This is Annie.
Hi.
She fell in love with.
People judge me because I slept with 300 people last year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Mexican Ranko here. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm not doing too bad myself. Today we're revisiting the Truly channel, also known as Truly, the wildest content you can find on YouTube. Today's installment, I've slept with 300 people and my parents approve. Yeah, this is what we're watching today. But before this video starts, join my Discord server, bro. We're trying to get it to 10,000 members. You might see me in general chat, so feel free to say hi. And also, there's a channel full of everybody's pets, so what are you waiting for, bro? Join.
This is Annie.
Hi.
She fell in love with.
People judge me because I slept with 300 people last year.
Wait a bit. What?
People judge me because I slept with 300 people last year.
300. That's a new body every single day, damn near. Holy shit.
I get a lot of judgment from a lot of different people. You're just a few years away from clinical depression.
Damn, bro. That comment must have came from Instagram Reels. No question.
Nothing empowering about this, just makes you look easy and an STD catcher.
Nah, STD catcher is crazy, but I mean, is it really false? Also, what do you know? It is Instagram comments. How did I predict that?
Being chased by thirsty little boys.
Today, Annie's friend Alex will be sharing her thoughts on her mate's escapades.
Nah, I gotta ask, bro. Why is she talking about her sex addiction like it's some sort of achievement, bro? Like, shout out to safe sex, but doing it with 300 different people in a year means you have a problem, sister. Like,
I did wonder, how are you sort of safe with all of the guys that you have been with the last year?
that's a good point. Hooking up with 300 random people, there's bound to be one dude out of that crazy bunch that does some crazy shit and potentially puts this person's safety at risk.
I'm Annie. People judge me because I slept with 300 people last year, but I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be something you want to care about, especially before you start pushing 40 years old.
I first started doing spicy content in 2020.
There's the OnlyFans. Who could have guessed this? Who could have predicted this coming? I sure didn't.
It was during COVID. I saw some girls on TikTok talking about all the money they were making, and I thought, that sounds pretty easy. It's now been 4 years and I absolutely love it. When I first started, I was earning about $9,000 a month.
God damn!
And now I earn about $250,000 a month.
What the fuck, boy? Oh my god, what am I doing wrong, bro? How is this person making $250,000 a month? She has that many simps banging her line in the private messages on OnlyFans? God damn.
So right now I'm just setting up my stage, I guess, for my job. I'm pretty simple when it comes to filming content. I like to just use my tripod and I like to keep things pretty personal, kind of like the girlfriend experience, nothing too crazy. Yeah, ready to go.
Ready to go. She's saying that like she's about to do something special, but in reality, she's just showing her body for desperate simps on the internet.
I first started being open about my sex life online, or maybe 9 months ago, and I honestly was just sharing it for fun. Then I was just like sharing my sexual experiences because I thought it was good to break the stigma of women being sexual.
You wanted to share your sexual experiences to break the stigma of women being sexual. Do you know how stupid that fucking sounds? Telling people about your sexual experiences is literally counterproductive to what your intention is. Like, it plays into the stigma of women being, you know, sexual beings. I don't know if she knows that she's doing that.
And then over time, people started really enjoying my content. So I started deciding to like set myself goals, and that's when I came up with the 300 people in a year. And here we are. The most that I've slept with in a day is 5.
If I ever went on a date with a girl and she said this straight to my face, I'm gonna have to call the date off early or something like that, because that's just insane. Believe it or not, chat, I've had a date in the past where this girl would nonstop talk about her exes and her past, and I'm not gonna lie, it was probably the quickest I've ever been turned off from somebody. Like, in the beginning of the day, everything was going smooth. We were just talking about life, like our families and stuff like that, but then she randomly brings up her ex and how he won't stop texting her and how she sometimes texts back, and I was just like, bro, what am I doing here if you're like still talking to your ex? And also later on, she randomly brings up a hookup she had with a sugar daddy not too long ago, so I'm just sitting there listening to her story, not saying a word, but I'm just thinking, does she just tell everybody this shit or what? Most awkward date I've ever had, swear to God.
I find a lot of the people that I sleep with on dating apps or in real life, the guys that I've met so far, I wouldn't say that I would see myself being with them long term. But if I do find the right person along my journey, then that's something that I would definitely consider.
Damn, bro. All I can say is I hope she finds somebody. I really do, and I wish the best for this person. And when it comes to the guy that's gonna marry her eventually, you know, I hope you're happy.
I've had like very mixed reactions to my sleeping with 300 people in a year. Some people have been super supportive, like, go girl, you do you, slay. And then I've had the majority of people judging me, saying that I'm riddled with STIs and that I'm not safe and that I'm disgusting.
Yeah, I won't lie to y'all. I'm judging her pretty hard right now. And it is kind of disgusting, bro. Like 300, 300. I don't know how she doesn't see this as like a problem in excess of just like too much sex, too much dopamine, too much irresponsibility. Like, this is not good. Sure, she may be having fun and living her best life and doing OnlyFans, yada, yada, yada. That's cool. But shouldn't you respect your body a little bit more than sleeping with 300 people? Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Am I tripping for like overly judging this person, or am I spot on? Because like 300 is disgusting, bro. Like, definitely a huge risk of getting STDs.
I think that there's definitely a stigma with women being sexual as opposed to men. I think people accept men as being sexual beings, whereas women are seen as non-sexual beings, which is incorrect.
Hey, this is a pretty good point. I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, I'd say the same thing about a dude having 300 bodies too. I'd say he's just as disgusting. So I don't know. I'm still judging her the same. When it comes to the people absolutely hating on this girl though, those are probably just like mad Christians or like maybe even Muslims. I know Muslims and Christians are really against like promiscuous women. So that'd be my main guess for the main people who are attacking this person. But I'm over here kind of just disgusted more than I am like mad. You know what I'm saying? Like 300 is crazy. It's it. And also, I don't know why she's like making this whole video about it. Like, why would you publicly announce that you have 300 bodies? It's one thing to sleep with 300 people, but then it's another thing to completely publicize it and make a big, like, I don't know, video documentary about it. It's just so strange.
Whenever I post something on Instagram, I definitely get berated in the comments. Here are just a few of the comments that I tend to get. Really? Like, really? Is that all you can boast about? What a sad life. You must be living.
Yeah, goddamn, nah, they're cooking her. I mean, that is all she's boasting about. Yeah, I have so many bodies. I have so many bodies. Clap for me. Type beat. Like, what?
Grow a few years old and most of these desperate people will stop coming and giving you money. You're just a few years away from clinical depression.
This is a concern more than it is a hate comment.
Nothing empowering about this, just makes you look easy. And an STD catcher, being chased by thirsty little boys.
Bro, facts. Like, these are not that brutal. A lot of the comments are just telling this lady the truth. And she's making it seem like these are just hate comments from delusional haters. But these haters are making sense.
The body is good, but the head not so much. As plain Jane trying to be hot with makeup.
Okay, nah, that one was a violation.
What a warped mentality. Definitely was dropped as a baby or abused by an uncle. I honestly don't let the judgment that I get online really bother me that much. Sometimes I laugh at it because I think it's hilarious.
I wonder how she'd react to my video. Because I usually judge people for what I think is a good reason. I usually don't just try to judge or like just hate to hate. That shit's lame to me. It's gotta be something that's like really out there for me to talk about, you know, and harshly judge or hate on. And with this whole thing, I'm judging hardcore, but I'm not really hating. I kind of just feel bad for this person. Like, it almost seems like they went through something earlier on in their life and now they're just coping by being a sex addict who does OnlyFans. But I don't know, maybe that's me looking too deep into it. Maybe I'm just tripping.
When you do what I do for work, you have to have a thick skin. When I first started doing adult content, my friends and family were definitely concerned. They were worried about my future, also worried about the hate that I was getting online. I'm about to call mom and see what she thinks about my love life.
Love life? Bro, more like lust life. And also, telling mom is crazy.
When I first told her about what I do, well, technically I didn't tell her. She found out through a news article on Facebook and she was very shocked.
Holy shit, they got her on an article saying Australia's most sexually active woman. This lady is the bop final boss, or at least she's trying to be. And this isn't even me insulting her, bro. Like, she's actively trying to be known as like the queen of bops by making this video documentary and having this type of article written about her. That's crazy, bro.
It wasn't the best way for her to find out. Hey mom, what did you think when I first told you about the content that I make?
Well, you didn't tell me. I was online and there was a newspaper and I thought, why is my Annie in the newspaper? So I started reading and I didn't know what OF was and it took me a little while to accept.
Did you have any reservations, and if so, what were they?
Yes, of course I did. My first concern was that you would reach a certain age and what would you do afterwards? But of course you've proven again that you know exactly what you're doing and I don't have any concerns anymore.
What are your thoughts on the number of guys that I slept with last year?
All I can say is I know you very well and I feel like you know what you're doing. Perhaps you want to try to show that a woman can have control of what she does in her life, that she can say no, she can say yes. Consent is such an issue at the moment. Maybe it's not bad for men to see that a woman can make decisions about herself.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mom seems pretty unbothered about it. She seems like she's okay with everything that the daughter's doing. But I don't see what's like so empowering about just having sex with a bunch of people and then saying, this proves that women can make their own decisions. Like, no shit, women can make their own decisions. What does having a sex addiction have to do with it?
Yeah, I like that.
So would the trolls ever stop you from doing what you do?
No, I don't think they ever would. I mean, I'm just doing my own thing. I've been dealing with hate now for probably 3 years since I started my spicy page. Mum, would you ever want to change what I do for a living?
I want you to choose what you do in life. I trust you. Whatever you choose to do, I'll be there for you.
Aww.
Aw. Overall, I think 300 people is a crazy high amount of people to hook up with. Even 100 seems like way too many people. But you know what they say, folks. Different strokes for different folks. Some people are high-functioning sex addicts like this person right here. And it is what it is. I don't think anything I say can change that. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know down in the comments down below. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. And like this video if you want to see more in the future. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.